Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for August 28th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 23. And if you add the 2 and the 3 together, you get the number 5. The number 5 is an earth energy number. It's a feminine number. It is all about the physical body. It's about the physical magic. It's about the good red road, the shamanic paths, everything where nature is trying to talk to us and to communicate with us. And needless to say, the earth is trying to talk to us at the moment. So the number 5 reminds us that this earth energy number is the foundation for life and for all of us. Without our health, life is miserable. Without air, humanity can't survive. Without pollution control, nothing in the world will continue to exist. We are responsible for what we see that is stressing nature and all of life. And so we can change and do what is good for all of us. It's not really a choice. It is a requirement for a continued life filled with diversity and spaces that relax our soul and give us that connection that really matters in the long run. Today, donate to an organization that is planting trees, saving animals, preserving land. Your choice. If everyone gave a little, very quickly we could make a big shift and put us back into the life-fulfilling space rather than such a destructive one. I know that I donate $50 a month for them to plant trees, and I feel really, really good about that. And it's like my little thing I do every single month. And so pick one of those, stay consistent with it, and you would be amazed at what a difference you can make. The astrology today. We continue to seek the comfort and luxurious connections with those that we love with the moon in Taurus. Security and safety take priority. The moon trines to Mars in Virgo, reminding us that it is time to get going, and we are going to have to put our shoulder to the wheels. Work is essential on all levels, and organization will be needed to get a sense of completion that holds a high standard. It will help to do those things that support staying grounded in a world of chaotic and upsetting events, but the uncertainty of what is yet to come is magnified by the Venus-Uranus quincunx. It is okay to feel stressed. If you have a deeply compassionate human heart, you cannot help but feel the sorrow for the conflicts of this world. Just remember that so many need that sense of connection and feel into that space that desires freedom on a global level. More and more, we find ourselves standing alone with the values that matter most to us. Confidence is low, and so much seems to not make sense. It is important to curb a strong feeling that wants to be vindicated. Be aware that it is a challenging day on many levels. My quote for today: what do we pass down in life? What will be remembered for after, I can't talk today. What will be remembered when we leave this world? Sometimes what we think will last are things that are physical, such as our china, our favorite quilt, or the furniture passed down for generations. But I believe what lasts is what is remembered and are the emotional gifts that arise from true caring and love. I believe the stories shared and mutually experienced are also what is carried through. Within each of us are great wisdoms that can make an impact in our life and will continue to make an impact in the lives of others. Perhaps over time the names will be changed and the storyline will be carried into other directions, but that matters not. What matters are those things shared in love and the hope that we carried to help and heal those we love. And my blog for today. I remember running through the meadows chasing rainbows as a child. I remember talking to the tree fairy down by the creek. I remember being chased by the cottonmouth snake as I was flowing down the stream with my mini float board. I remember the bird's nest so close to the ground at altitude in Colorado that as an 8-year-old, I could look into the nest without any effort. I remember water skiing on Lake Texoma with family and friends. I remember running terrified from the owl that startled us down by the docks, the sound of many girls squealing in fear and delight. I remember seeing my first ballet and knowing that this was what I was supposed to do. I remember flipping on the trampoline and slicing open my lip with my own teeth. I remember being thrown down the staircase by my sister just before a ballet audition. I remember being terrified going to SAB, the School of American Ballet, when I was 15 years old. I remember hearing my first opera with Placido Domingo singing. I remember riding a motorcycle at 130 miles an hour with my boyfriend. I remember almost dying from dehydration on the Inca Trail in Peru. I remember being struck by lightning on the third floor of a hotel in Bolivia. I remember getting on a plane to go to Berlin to join the Berlin Ballet, not knowing where I was going to stay or what to expect, but knowing that I was finally going to be free and on my own. I remember finally retiring from ballet and completely shifting my life. I remember struggling to financially survive while I built up my massage business. I remember buying my first home, which was a condo in Park West, Utah. I remember making all housing choices because of my sweet dog. I remember a particular cat that died and amazingly reincarnated 12 years later to be by my side. I remember my father's process of dying and how, in many moments, he did not know it was me, but believed he was talking to an angel. And perhaps he was. I believe that we are the angels of this world. I believe that often when we sleep, that angelic self cuts loose from the stranglehold of this dualistic reality. I believe the process of this existence is to remember that wholeness is possible when our human and our angelic selves manage to cooperate and work together. I believe we are here to become whole within this dualistic split in time. I believe we all have amazing memories to share that can make a difference in the lives of others. I believe that goodness desires to be remembered. I believe that we eternally remember those moments of shared joy and rapture. I believe we remember the pains that are left unsolved. I believe it is those pains that draw us back into this world to try again. I believe that the goodness shared also follows us and supports us just when we need it the most. Thanks, everyone.